Hi, this is Kannababu. This is part 11 of WCF. In this video, we'll discuss about how to work with database, that is ADO.NET in WCF. So initially, here I will try to open my Visual Studio Editor. I will go to the new project. Here I will try to select WCF service application, and I will save this service in E drive in batch at the rate 730, and here I will try to give the name as demo EMP service. Click on OK. So initially I'll go to the Solution Explorer. There we can find what? iService.cs, iService1.cs. One interface is there. In that interface some code is there. Default code is available. I will try to delete that default code. And below that interface we can see one data contact class is also there. I will try to delete that one also. Is it clear? And here I will try to go to service1.svc.cs, and here also I will try to delete the implemented code of that particular interface. So initially in WCF actually we need to expose the interface outside the world, so we have to declare the interface with service contact attribute, and here the interface name is iService1. If you want we can change the name also. Now I will try to declare the methods that are declared inside the interface must be decorated with what? Operation contract attribute. So what is the use of this operation contract? Means we are exposing this method outside the world. If you are not decorate this method with operation contract attribute, we cannot expose the method outside the world. And here I will try to declare some method, something like as we already know, interface consists of only abstract methods. Abstract method will have only method heading, no method body, and abstract methods must implement in which class? Derived class. So I will try to declare one method int. The name of the method I will give as create employee. Create employee. Is it clear? That is one method, and I will declare one more method. I will declare operation contract. The name of the method I will give as delete employee. Delete employee. Two methods I declared. One is create employee, other one is delete employee. And here I will try to declare one class, and I will decorate that class with the data contact attribute. I will declare a class, public class. The name of the class I will give as employee, and in this class I will declare some properties. Public int, property name I will give as enumber, and here I will declare one more property, public string, property name I will give ename, and here the shortcut I am using prop tab. Public double, property name I will try to give as salary. And each property we have to decorate with data member attribute. Otherwise, we cannot expose the property outside the world. Is it clear? In WCF, the interface must be decorated with service contract attribute, and the methods in the interface must decorate with operation contract attribute, and the class that you want to expose outside the world must decorate with the data contact attribute, and the properties that we declare inside the class must decorate with data member attribute. And for this method, I will pass the parameter as object, that is employee obj. And here also I will try to pass what? Employee obj. Is it clear? Create employee is a method. For this method, I am passing the input as object. Now I want to implement that method in the service1.svc.cs. So I want to implement these interface methods in this derived class. So how to implement? You can write like this: public int. What is the method name? Create employee. Create employee of. For this method we need to pass the input as employee obj. Bracket open, bracket close. And here similarly you can see one more method is there. That is what? Delete employee. So I will try to declare one more method, public int delete employee, bracket open, bracket close. Is it clear? There are two methods are there. One is create employee, other one is delete employee. And in this method I will try to create the connection. Something like I will try to declare the namespace like what? Using system.data, and here I will declare using system.data.sql client, and here I will declare using system.what? Configuration. So first of all, initially I want to declare the connection string. Here I will try to open my SQL server, and there you can see one database with name what? MyDB. There you can see some tables are there with name EMP with 3 columns are there: enumber, ename, and what? Salary. So initially I want to insert the record in this particular table. Is it clear? Let us see. Already 3 records are there: 101, 102, and 103. Now what I will try to do, first of all I will try to declare the connection string globally in web.config file. So web.config file is a XML file which is used to maintain the connection strings globally, session state modes globally, etc. So here within this web.config file, here you can see I will try to declare one tag called connection strings. Within this after system.web, I will open one tag called connection strings. Here I will write add name is equals to constr, and here I will mention what the connection string is equals to user ID is equals to SA, password is equals to ABC, database password is equals to ABC, database is equals to, what is my database name? MyDB. Database is equals to MyDB, and here you mention what data space source is equals to server name. What is my server name? Kanna is my server name. And here I will try to what create the connection. How to create the connection? First of all, SQL connection con is equals to new SQL connection of, here I will try to maintain the connection string configuration manager dot what connection strings of constr dot toString. I want to create the connection to the database. Are you following? And then I want to open the connection. How to open the connection? Con dot open of, pass the query SQL command cmd is equals to new SQL command of, here I want to pass the query comma con. Later I will pass the query, execute the query cm dot execute non-query, and the return type of execute non-query is int. So store the result of the method in the integer variable return I, and here the return type of this method is int. So here I will try to pass the query string query is equals to, how to write the query, insert into, what is my table name? emp values of, here single quote double quote plus, where is my employee number? obj dot what e number comma, again single quote double quote plus, here you can write what obj dot e name comma single quote double quote plus obj dot salary. I want to insert the record. Here I will try to pass the query comma con. Is it clear? Similarly, this is how the insert query I can write. Similarly, I want to delete the record. So delete the record also. I will try to copy what same code, and here I will try to paste it, and here I will just change the query. So I will try to write the delete query. How to write? delete from emp, where e number is equals to single quote double quote plus obj dot e number, pass the query comma con, and then execute the query. Are you following? So these are the two methods that are available. I will try to compile this one, and I will try to debug. So go to your Solution Explorer, go to View, Solution Explorer, right click on service.svc, view in browser. Is it clear? So this is my service. Copy the service URL, and I want to consume the service in where? Web application. So open your Visual Studio Editor, and here you can go to the new project, and there you can select what? Visual C# web ASP.NET empty web application, and here you can write consume service. Consume service, click on OK. I want to consume the service in ASP.NET web application. Go to Solution Explorer, right click, add new item, select web form, click on add button. So here you can go to the design. I will try to design this page. I will go to the table, insert table, number of rows 2, columns 2, press tab button, and here I will try to go to the toolbox. Here I will try to go to where? Toolbox, and here I will try to drag and drop what? On text box control. I will try to drag and drop on text box employee number, and here one more employee name, and here one more salary, employee number, employee name, and what? Salary. And here I will try to go to where? One button. Are you following? And here I will try to give the text as what? Enter employee number, and here you can give the text as employee name, and here you can give the text as salary, and here the button, the text I will try to give as what? Insert. Are you following? So here this is my design. I will try to what? Consume the service. So go to Solution Explorer, right click on the project, add service reference, and just what? Paste the service URL, click on go. And here you can see we are trying to consume the service, and the service name is service1. Here you can see the interface name and the methods that are available. Click on OK, and here you can see I will try to what? Consume the service. So here you can see, here I will try to write what? Using the name is consume service dot, what is the service reference name? Service reference 1. And here I will try to create an object service 1 client. Here you can see what is the name. Here I will give as consume service dot service reference 1 dot service 1 client obj is equals to, or obj is equals to new service 1 client of, and I will try to set the values for the properties. So first of all I will create an object for employee class. Employee E1 is equals to new employee of. So E1 dot what? E number is equals to int dot parse of. Here I will mention text box 1 dot text, and similarly I will set the values for ename and salary. Now I will try to call the method obj dot create employee of password E1. For that method I am passing the object as E1, and the return type is what? Int. So store the result in integer variable. If I double equal to what? 1, I want to display the message, and here I will try to drag and drop one label control, and I want to display the message in the label saying that record is inserted. So I will write something like label 1 dot text is equals to record is inserted. Are you following? Here I will write else label 1 dot text is equals to, here I will write what? Failed. Here you can say I will keep the breakpoint, debug, check the output. Here you shall give the input as 999, and here I will give John, and here I will give salary 21,000. Click on insert button. So here button 1 underscore click will fire, and then here the values we are setting for e-number, e-name as well as salary, and calling create employee method. And here you see the service is invoking, and here the object name is object as having some values. Create the connection, open the connection, pass the query, execute the query, and send the result back to front end and display record is inserted. In the same manner you can invoke what? Delete design also. Here I will go to the project, and I will go to the add new item, select web form, click on add button, go to the design. Here I will try to go to where? Toolbox, and I will try to drag and drop one text box control. I will try to drag and drop one text box control, and here I will try to drag and drop one button control. I will try to drag and drop one button control, and here I will try to drag and drop one label control. I will try to drag and drop one label, and here I want to enter what? Employee number. Enter E number. Are you following? And here this is my button. The text for the button I will give as what? Delete. Delete. Are you following? So here I will try to give the text. So double click on delete button, write the code. Here what to do? Here you write simply using consume service dot service reference what? 1. And within the button 1 underscore click, what I want to do? I will try to create an object, something like what? How to create a consume service dot service reference 1 dot service 1 client obj is equals to new service 1 client of. Now here I want to set the values. So obj dot what? First of all I will create an object for employee. Employee E1 is equals to new employee of. E1 dot what? E number is equals to int dot parse of text box 1 dot text, and I will try to call the method obj dot delete employee of E1, pass the object, and the return type I will give as what? Int I. And here I will write something like if I double equal to what? 1. Here I will write label 1 dot what? Text is equals to record is deleted. Else I will write something like label 1 dot what? Text is equals to failed I will write. So here you can see I will try to debug and check the output. Here you can see I will try to give the employee number 101, click on delete. Now here you see, first of all we are calling the method delete employee, and at the time of calling the method we are passing the input as object, that is employee number, that is 101. Now the query is delete from emp where e number is equals to 101. Execute the query and display the message saying that record is what? Deleted. So in this manner, if you want, you can go and check. You see here previously we inserted 999 record and 101 record is also deleted. Is it clear? So for more videos you can subscribe to my YouTube channel as well as Facebook group. Thank you. Have a nice day.